was about. All three. Ron is up here, Hall of Famer. You know, he's the brains behind everything. I drove him crazy. We would talk for hours and hours and hours, and then like in 2 days I would call him and say, "Oh, Ron, did I tell you about da 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 da?" And he's like, "No, Christy." I mean, but we're done with the book almost, and here you come up with more stories that need to be in the book. So I love you, Ron. He's another one.
I feel like I made it up with Ron because I got him Texas barbecue whenever he's down there. So, I mean, so you know.
You have to tell the story of how you met. You have to tell your love story.
Which time?
This is you have to. It is amazing. It's fantastic.
Well, the love story is actually several years after.
No, we're gonna tell our story.
After
We're
the
gonna tell our
fight.
story that Malvina's
Yeah.
talking about. 'Cause
Yeah.
This is, and we'll tell it together, but I have to start because she'll tell it a little bit differently.
Truthfully.
So back during my career, I was sometimes the athlete and the fighter that the commission didn't always appreciate, or you didn't try to teach your boxers to be like I was. I felt like I needed to make you angry. I wanted to get in your head, so I was going to talk shit before the fight. So we get to the fight.
I was not.
Lisa, you know, she's a world-class athlete. She ran track at Texas. They have a school out there, University of Texas. So she ran track there. And,
The university.
so she's a real athlete. She gets on the scales. I had already weighed. She gets on the scales, and then after she gets off, she's like, "Good luck, Martin." Real arrogant. And I'm like, "Good luck getting knocked the F out." And then
Love bloomed, just like that.
And then my response was halfway through picking up my shirt, I decided my shirt wasn't necessary. So I stood back up and I said, "I always wanted to meet the bitch you could." that was our love story.
that was our first words exchanged. And then even in the fight, again, I was an aerial fighter. I like to hit you and let you know that I hit you. So it's like the second round, I think it was. I loaded up this big left hook. I'm gonna crack her so hard. Boom! I throw it. I miss her. She's like, "Oh!" And I'm like, oh my God, I couldn't believe that she just said that to me. But then I waited. Kenny Bayless was the referee. I waited until he was around. And as soon as it ding ding, I'm like, yeah, and they told me to punch too, bitch. And he's like pushing us back to our corners. And so that was our interaction.
And Kenny Bayless still to this day when he sees us tries to.
I love.
It's different now, Kenny. I'm not gonna hit her. Yeah.
Now, ladies, remember, this is not how we behave in the ring.
How you behave is how I tried to behave. I got on the scale and the fight was made and I was looking over and saying,
Nice
"Good luck,
lady.
Mark," and
Great
gonna walk
lady.
away.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Boxing judge, boxing official, one of the best people I know in this game, Ovina Latham,
Good luck. You know what
Nico Cardona, Steve Weisfeld.
Time out. So
Nice
the
group.
weigh-ins, and I have pictures of it to confirm this, was on the stage,
Ron
and there were steps
Borges-
down,
Ron Borges
and
did a
so
story
Christy
on me
weighed,
in the
and
Boston
then
Globe
the commissioner
34
stands
years
in front
ago,
of the
front
scale.
page. I
Christy
still
walked
have it.
down the stairs,
Ron Borges,
elbowed the
Hall of
Nevada
Famer.
commissioner out of the way, so she was standing in front of the scale when I weighed, and I was just like, whatever. So,
that part is not the
it was true. I have a picture of it.
Anyway, so that's the story. That's the what not to act like when you're growing up in this sport. That's not the example to follow. But you know, again, I'm proud to be involved with you guys, and I think you, as I said, you truly are the future of what's going to make the change, and that's where we make the change. With you guys.
Nice, good stuff.
We can do all we can do, but you guys are the ones that really are going to make the difference. So, but we're here.